Hello, good morning. Okay, this one is a reading review class. Okay, remember today we are going to make a review about the topics of Wonder of Egypt and also parades, okay, romance and reality. These one are the units 10B and 11A. Okay, let's start. In this case, okay, the unit 10B, Wonders of Egypt. Okay, you know that the pyramids of Giza, okay, are older than others around the world, okay, and also the pyramids of Central America, okay, this one, the pyramids of Giza, are the oldest pyramids, okay, around the world, and also, okay, were the first construction and the first structure, okay, that were first built, okay, the pyramids of Giza, and at the beginning these pyramids were white, okay, but nowadays, if you see on the picture on page 140, these one are color brown, okay, similar to brown and yellow, and this one are no white, okay, as at the beginning. And also the Great Pyramid of Khufu, okay, this one is the big pyramid that we can see at Giza, was the world's tallest structure, okay, for over 3,000 years. This one is the tallest structure that we can find in this country. You know that Egypt is in Africa, okay, so this one is the place that you can find these kind of structures. Okay, first of all, we start with this important fact, okay, about the Pyramid of Giza. This one are one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, okay, so we can find in the list, okay, is part of the seven wonders. And this one is according to the scientists because it's according to the structure, okay, the form that they that it what's built, okay, and also the location, etc. Okay, this is located in the Valley of Giza in Egypt, Africa. Okay, you know that this one is a valley and you can find this structure, and Egypt is part of Africa continent. Yeah, the largest pyramid are tombs for Khufu, Khafre, and of Menkora, three great kings of the Old Kingdom. Okay, that's mean one of the pyramids belongs to each pharaoh. Okay, the first one of the tallest is from Khufu, Khafre is the second one, and the last one, Menkora, is for the last pyramid. This pyramid also were built over 4,050 years ago, okay, but this date changes, okay, according to the scientists, okay, each one has different opinion and give us different years, okay, or dates about where built the pyramids. And also this one were built by hundreds of workers, okay, over decades of time. Okay, it's not in a specific time, but during the different years, okay, they built one part of the structure. They were made of thousands of 2 tons rocks and covered with limestone. Remember, limestone is a material that you use for building different let's see monuments or different structures, etc. And the smaller structure are Queen's pyramids. Okay, if you notice in the picture, we have the three that are big and the other ones that are small. Okay, these three smaller structure, okay, are the Queen's pyramids. Okay, that's mean belongs to the queens of the pharaohs. Yes. Okay, let's continue. The Pyramid of Khufu. This one is the second one. Is the second tallest and second largest of the ancient Egyptian pyramids of Giza. Okay, the tomb of the fourth dynasty pharaoh Khafre. Okay, this one was constructed in 2570 before Christ, and it was first explored in modern times by Italian archaeologists. Okay, the name of this archaeologist is Giovanni Belzoni on March 2nd, okay, 1818. Okay, so this one is the first person that not discovered, but traveled to this country and tried to explore the pyramid. Yes. When was it built? The construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza began around 2540 before Christ, and the construction took around 14 and 20 years. Okay, is let me see, an estimate date, okay, or an estimate quantity of year. Okay, maybe it take more time, but we don't know. Yes. Okay, so let's see, I have some question for you. This one is for making the review, and if we understand information that we have, okay, in this unit. Okay, for example, okay, who did build the Pyramid of Giza? Okay, in this case we have the answer, let me see, in the first paragraph. okay, of the reading. This one is, let's see, in the last sentence, okay, who did build the pyramid of Giza? The answer is that these, okay, were built by ordinary Egyptians, okay, so that's mean the ordinary Egyptians built them. Yes. The second question, how many people, okay, or how many Egyptians were involved in building the pyramids? What is the quantity? In this case, we have the answer in the second paragraph on page 141. Okay, about 20,000 or maybe 30,000, okay, people were involved in completing this task. Okay, that's meaning completing the pyramid. What is the name of a scientist who studies bodies and found in the cemetery in Egypt? What is the name of this scientist? Okay, we have the answer in the third paragraph. Okay, let me see, in the second sentence. Okay, it says Asa Muhammad Sari El Din. Okay, this one is the scientist that study bodies and found them in a cemetery. Yeah. Okay, question number 4. What were the provisions that workers usually had during the construction of the pyramids? Remember, the pharaohs, okay, gave a lot of provision and a lot of supplies or different things to the workers. In this case, what are they? Okay, we have the answer in the last sentence. Okay, workers usually had enough food. Okay, this is one. And they also had medical care if they got sick or hurt. Exactly, okay. The pharaoh provides, okay, different supply like food and also medical care. Excellent. Okay, and the last one, illness that suffered the Egyptians. What are these one? What is the name of this one? We have the answer in the third paragraph. Okay, in the third sentence. Exactly. This one is arthritis. This one is the illness that the majority of the ordinary Egyptians suffer. Okay, good job. Now, okay, we have the vocabulary part in this case. We have the first one that is timeless. Okay, you know that timeless, this one is something that is not affected by time, or maybe something that doesn't change. Okay, this one is timeless. Then we have confirm. Okay, in this case is when you prove something. Okay, to prove that something is true. Okay, in this case we confirm the information. Okay, or we confirm the opinion of a scientist. Okay, this one is the meaning. Then we have ordinary. Okay, in this case is normal, or in some cases average. Okay, that's mean a non unusual or special. Okay, in short word. Okay, this one is common, ordinary. According to, okay, this is when you do something in a way and you agree with or obey. Okay, maybe when you obey a plan, when you obey a system, or maybe a set of rules, etc. Okay, according to. Then we have involve. Okay, this one is something that is affected. Okay, but or indeed, okay, in an activity, or you include in an activity, in an event, or in a situation. Yes, involve. Then we have task. Okay, you know that this one is something that you have to do. Okay, in some cases this one is something that is difficult. Okay, a task, for example, as a homework. Okay, do your homework is a task. Wash the dishes is a task. Okay, if you play video games, this one is not a task. Okay, this one is a free activity, a leisure activity. Yes. Then we have roles. Okay, that's mean this one is the purpose or the influence of someone or something in a particular situation. Okay, for example, you have a role, let's see, as a student, as a daughter, as a son. Okay, you have a role, let me see, as a Christian. Okay, all of this one. Then we have blocks. Okay, you know that this one is a solid piece of wood. Okay, or maybe plastic, etc. Okay, you play with that in kindergarten. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Then we have the next word that is competed. You know that this one is to try to be more successful, okay, than other people. For example, when you compete to obtain excellent grades. Yes. Okay, then we have proud. When you feel happy, okay, that something, okay, of one achievement. Okay, when you're feeling happy about your achievement, or maybe a position or a people. Okay, so you feel proud. Okay, that's been the vocabulary words in this unit are timeless, confirm, ordinary, according to, involve. Also, you have task, roles, blocks, competed, and proud. Yes? Okay. So let's see. Now we have parades, romance the reality. This one is the unit number 11. Okay, you know that we talk about the different parades, okay, or the different movies, okay, that performs a parade. And you know that the ship leader is a captain, okay, and this one and this unit are related to the maritime things, okay, that we can find in the ocean, okay. And also, you know that we can find different objects. So the parades try to find different objects in the ocean, and then they solved, yeah, these things. Okay. You know also that on a parade ship, okay, the majority of them, okay, have rules, okay, and they try to discuss this rule together, and also, okay, in the majority of the cases, they don't steal or steal money, okay, only things, okay, for example, food, medicine, etc. And one of the things that we consider that is true is that the many parades have wooden legs or maybe were earrings. Yeah, okay, but we discovered this one in the reading. Let's see. Let's start with the vocabulary in that part. Okay, first one we have average. Okay, this one is usual in like the most common type. Okay, for example, the average height, etc. Okay, so then we have the next word that is freedom. Okay, you know that this one is a right that them all of us have, okay, and is the right to live in the way you want without, okay, without being controlled by anyone else. But remember, we are controlled by one person, that in this case is God. And if you are a real Christian, okay, so you are responsible for your freedom and you try to do the best things. Okay, then we have the next word, that in this case is equality. Okay, that's mean this one is a situation in which everyone is equal and has the same rights. Then we have, let's see, divide. That's mean to separate into parts of groups. Then we have income. That's mean the money that you regularly get. Okay, for example, when you obtain a goal, you receive an income. Then we have a steal. That's mean to secretly take something that belongs to someone else. And okay, then we have the purchase. That's mean to buy something. Okay, then we have bury, to hide something in the ground or under something. And also we have a factor, that is one of the things that has an effect on a particular situation, decision, or event. Okay, then we have a disease. That's mean this one is an illness. Okay, uh, you know that an illness is common like a flu, a sore throat, etc. But a disease is an illness that is very difficult. Yeah, for example, cancer and all of this one. Okay, so let's see. Now we have here some activities, okay, that you have in your book according to the vocabulary, because we need to try to remember what is the use of these words. For example, the part B, you use the correct form of the words in red. Okay, so number one, if something is, okay, it is common or usual. Okay, that's mean this one is ordinary. Yeah. Okay, number two, and is an activity or some kind of work you do. In this case, okay, it's a task. Remember that a task, okay, is something that you have to do. Okay, that means a responsibility. Okay, number three, if something is, it is shown to be true. That means if something is confirmed, okay, it is shown to be true. Number four, okay, and in this case, a block, okay, has flat sides and is usually a square or rectangular in shape. Number five, if you are involved with something, it means you are connected or concerned with that thing. Okay, that's mean you are, let me see, you know different facts of this one when you are involved. Okay, now we pass to an exercise in unit 11. Okay, because we try to understand the use of the vocabulary words. If you have, in this case, a disease, you have an illness, yeah, because remember, this one is a synonym. When there is equality, all people are treated the same, yeah, okay. And factors are reason for and causes of something, okay. For example, when you have an illness, the doctor, okay, try to identify the different factors, okay, of this illness. If something is buried, okay, it is put in the ground and covered with earth, yeah, similar to the treasure of the parades. Income, this one is the money that you earn, usually for work you do. Okay, that's mean when you are working, you receive an income. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Excellent job. Now we have, I have some question for you for understanding better the reading of the parades part. And in this case, okay, we identify, okay, this one are, let's see some facts. For example, what was the occupation that parades usually have? In this case, the majority of the parades, okay, are sailors. Yeah, or were sailors in this case. Yeah, this one is the occupation that they develop. And also the main value that let's see, as a parade ship, okay, what is the main value that they practice? In this case is equality, okay, because they say that equality was important for all of them. Parades didn't bury their money, okay, we consider this one a fact or maybe a fiction. In this case it's a fact, okay. Why? Because the parades don't bury the money, okay, they only steal different things. But this one is a fact because this one is, let's see, is real. They didn't bury the money. Then we have parades have chests full of gold and piles of money. In this case, this one is a fact, okay, or it's a fiction, okay. In this case, this one is, okay, this is a fiction, exactly. This one is not a fact. That means this one is not true. And parades often wear eye patches and have wooden legs. In this case, it's a fact because in movies and also in the real life, okay, they wear eye patches and also have wooden legs because they suffer a lot of illness, okay, and for that reason, they don't have leg, or maybe they have an eye that is, let's see, in damage, yeah. Okay, they believe putting weight on the ears stops sickness. In this case, this one is a fact or it's a fiction. In this case, it's a fiction, okay, or it's a fact. Okay, this one is a fact because they consider, okay, in some cases, that, okay, were this kind of things, or they believe in this one. If they were, okay, or wore earrings, um, is let me see, I believe that they have. For that reason is a fact. Okay, thank you very much for being here, for being in the class. Thank you for your participation, and remember the instruction for the test. Okay, you have the test at 1 p.m. from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and you try to answer, okay, the different question that you have. Okay, so let's see you at 1 p.m. in the test, and remember, okay, do your best. Okay, God bless you a lot.